Hey, what's going on? Welcome back. Day one, part two. Had a little bit of time that day as I was waiting for my daughter's parent-teacher conference. So I got online, played a couple of matches, had a lot of fun. This one's on mission, team deathmatch. Trying to run around, and I've noticed that a lot of people like to use the river, run across that bridge there. So it's a good point if you can get in there and catch them coming through. Sometimes you see 2 or 3 guys running through. But of course, you come out the other end and you're bound to get popped. Run right back there, see if I can't catch this guy coming back through. So the maps on this thing, I don't know how many there are. There's got to be 15 or 20 because every time I play, seems like there's another map. And here I'm going to throw out a decoy. And then as I ran up around the other side, this guy's just sitting here watching. So I took him out. And there, somebody tried to take that care package, and I got 2. But this map's kind of nice. I found that there's a corner up on the one side where if you can kind of hold that one, you can catch them coming through. There's been a lot of guys gravitating towards the old broken down, what looks to be like an old church, and they can control it from there. And a lot of times we're running into 4 or 5 guys. Underground here, this is the British subway terminals. Really neat map. I like to get in here and step kind of towards the top end of the corner. I've seen a lot of guys that will get in the middle and peer out over the subway rails. And if they're pretty good snipers, they'll get you. If they're patient, they'll get you. Here I was trying to make my way back up towards the top corner. I've had some good luck catching guys coming around by the bus side. Still trying to explore the map there. Hey, can I jump up on that stuff? Can I not? So I'm running the Recon Strike package. Really like that one because, when you die, your stuff doesn't reset. And I haven't quite learned the map yet where I can go 7-8 kills without dying. I've had 1 or 2 where I have, but not so many so far. But all in all, I'm really liking the game. I'm liking the weapons. I have had a couple of lag issues. I don't know if it's my connection or not, where it just seems like I'm having to pour a little more bullets into the guys. I've turned the kick on for stabilizing the gun. I think that seems to help. So I'm also running the Stalker. Finally got the Stalker Pro, so that's kind of nice because you can sit there and look down your sights and continue to move quickly. So I really like that. Lockdown. This is another kind of good one. I've played Team Deathmatch. I've played KillConfirmed on it, so it's all pretty good. In the Recon Strike package, I believe that I turn on the ballistic vest, and I think this was the first match I ever got it, and so I wasn't sure what to do. So when I first pulled it out, I'm like, what is this? I thought I'd just put it on. But you just kind of drop it down, and for every one of your buddies that gets it, oh, those kills or death streaks. I don't like those because it reminds you died 4 times without getting a kill. But once you drop it, it shows up there on the mini-map with a heart on it. And every time a guy takes a vest, you're getting 50 points. So it's definitely a win-win situation if you're trying to help your team out, And that's what I think the Recon Strike package is all for. And what's nice is you can take one yourself. Kind of reminds me of in Modern Warfare 2 where you put the ballistic mask on, I think it was. It's supposed to make you take more damage from explosives, but I believe this also helps in taking bullet damage because after I had put it on, I was able to, I think, take a little bit more punishment before I died. And I believe here it's gone because I don't see the yellow halo. But yeah, this is a pretty nice map. I like it. You got some buildings, you got some streets, you got some corners you can defend from. And right there, I was so close to getting them. Here's Hard Hat. I really like this map because it's got a lot of ins and outs, some open spots, some corners to set up some choke points. You got the sewer pipes that you can get into, and if you want to wait for a guy to come by, you can. Now this one here, check this out. No smoke on this vehicle, and I'm like, okay. And I'm like, what? So I watch this guy. Check it out. Never fires a shot. I don't know why I died there, but I thought I'd throw that in. So come around this pipe. I see this guy here. Didn't mean to steal his kill, but I didn't want to die, so I throw out the ballistic vest so they'll see it. I didn't want to block him, but, you know, hey. So grab me a ballistic vest and take off running. But this one's pretty nice. I think in this match I get the remote sentry gun, put it down there in the corner, and kind of stay close to it. And you see the marker there. He had a ballistic vest. You know, and I get a couple of kills on it. And this one's kind of nice. I was trying to follow around some of the guys, and you know, if you can, I guess you can call it using them as bait. There's nothing against you running like a step or two behind the guys, and if they start taking hits, then you know somebody's up there. So anyways, there's some nice little construction spots you can get into. This is the corner I like to go into. You got a couple of things here to help block you. I do believe that this stuff blows away. And here I go thinking I'm going to steal another care package, and I fall prey to my own little trick. So you never know. Yeah, I'm really liking the KillConfirmed. I haven't played hardcore yet. I mean, hardcore is great because it takes less bullet damage. You don't get the use of the mini-map. So I got a lot of buddies that like to play it. And I'm sure I'll play it. I hate it when I have those matches where I sit and I watch a lot. So here I throw it up, and I'm like, oh, I got to hold in the X button. So turning it, and, you know, I was very surprised to see two guys coming up. I think that guy was coming up to stab me, but that's all right. I'll take that kill. I really like how it's the IR thermal, and that you get the red boxes, so I was able to kind of keep an eye on where everybody was at. I definitely didn't want somebody to come up and knife it in the first couple seconds I put it out. I thought for sure this guy was going to throw a flashbang at me, and he didn't. Or, well, there it is, but it wasn't close enough to do any damage. And I wasn't sure if there was a bullet limit, so I was kind of trying to do a burst. But while he sat there, you know, I figured I'd try to get his buddies. So it was kind of neat, using the sentry gun. And then I think I went 18 and 10, so I was pretty happy with that. So now we're moving over to KillConfirmed on Fallen, and here's where I got on with 4 of my buddies, and we all got on, and it was first time one of my buddies, Big Mac, had played KillConfirmed, and I think he went from like level 5 to almost level 10 in like one match, so that was pretty cool. This is also the first map that I got to use the Juggernaut, and here's one of the things. All right, I see the dog tags, I'm running up, I get them, but I was denied saving one of our buddy's dog tags, but that's all right. So the red is your buddies, and I guess I grabbed my own there. This was a nice little choke point. That fence there, we use it later, try to funnel them in there, and we killed a whole bunch of guys. But if you can't get out and get those dog tags, then, you know, no real progression. So these two guys coming after our tags, I was hoping to get them both. Or they were coming after their tags, I'm sorry. Got up here, there was a lot of guys I had caught up here sniping. And if you're pretty fast, then you can definitely, you know, hold this side. Nice little places to hide. So, popped a guy. They were a flashbang, which was kind of weird, but hey, I'll take it. So here my buddy gets popped. Go in and try to save his dog tags, but they already got taken. See, there's a guy up there up top. Nice little hiding spot. Now I get this stealth bomber, and you know, I'm real excited about getting it. 14 kills, and so I'm like, okay, where are they at? Where are they at? Let me let the UAV update. Okay, where do they seem to be going? Oh, it looks like right there where all my buddies are. And so I drop this thing in, and I get 1 kill. So I was like, you gotta be kidding me! There was a ton of guys. I even gave you a little arrow saying go this way, but you know. Hey, you drop them where you can. Guy up here in this window, I'm popping. I'm like, okay, I don't know this map. How do I get in there? All right, well, let me go up these stairs here. I'm going to run inside, grab it, and oh, man, dude got me and took my tags. So in this one, check this out. I'm like, all right, let me jump over this fence. And little did I know a guy had shot a javelin in there. Threw that in, give him props, man. He took me out pretty good. So here I get the Juggernaut. And I'm like, guys, I got the Juggernaut. As soon as I get it, you know. And I was like, oh, I got to remember to get those dog tags. So I throw my Juggernaut. And I'm like, all right, guys, as soon as I get it, just follow me. So I'm waiting. I'm like, oh, geez, I hope it doesn't smash the Sam. So I run up there, and I'm trying to get it. And I start reloading. I'm like, oh, my God, this dude's going to take it. So I get in it, and I'm trying to run. I'm like, all right, guys, follow me. And they're like, okay, I'm following you. What are you going to do? I said, all right, man, this is as fast as this thing goes. So I'm like, well, let me get up here, and I'll try to block them. We'll get down in this alleyway. So, I'm excited as heck to be picking up the Juggernaut with a riot shield. I'm like, yeah, let me get up here and, reflect some bullets. And, I'm going to smash this guy. And don't let him get behind me. And I get in here, and they're shooting, and I'm getting excited. And all of a sudden, I get flashbang. I can't see anything, so I'm trying to hit the guy with my shield. And I'm like, oh, I'm already dead? No, it wasn't the last one on me, was it? Sure enough, here we go. Grenade got me. But I was holding my own. That's all right. Got the Juggernaut, man. So here, me and a buddy of mine, Sando, we jump into a match. It's already going on. Typically, I don't like to jump into a match. It's already going on, especially if where a bunch of guys have already left. Because, you start looking around and you're like, oh, it's because they're running the room. And a bunch of guys left. So, it used to happen a lot on Black Ops. You get in there, somebody would be running, SR-71 Blackbird and attack dogs and chopper gunner, and they're getting 400 points per minute. And I'm like, I don't want to join a match like that, especially when there's only a couple of minutes left and you wind up dying like 700 times in like 30 seconds. But we tried to stick together. Now I was trying to follow him. I see this guy getting ready to deploy a bouncing Betty, and I got him before he could push it too far. And I'm like, yeah, Sandro, don't go up there. There's a bouncing Betty. He's like, yeah, I know, I can see it. I fell prey to a bouncing Betty one time. I thought it was a tack insert. I saw the red blinking light. Well, anyways, I'm sitting here trying to pop this guy, and I think he was going back up to save it. And I wind up running around this down truck. So, my buddy Sandal's up there. I go around the right side, and I see, two guys right there. So I get one. I'm like, oh, I know the other guy went over here. So, two more. Let me run around the other side. And as I go around, there's one guy with another guy on the other side. And then the match winds up ending. But anyways, thanks a lot for watching my Modern Warfare 3 First Day Part 2. And I promise I'll get some more videos out as soon as I put the controller down.